Hey everyone, what's going on? Jeff here from Films at Home, and today I've got a great exclusive unboxing to do for you. We're going to be diving into the Middle-earth 31 disc Ultimate Collector's Edition 4K and Blu-ray set from Warner Brothers. So this set here releases on November 16th. I have it a few days early so that I can show you guys what's included in this set. I won't talk about the 4K visuals and audio because I've already covered The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings completely on my channel with 4K reviews. So there's no need to do that again. If you want to see those reviews, they're already on my channel, and these are the same 4K discs. So what we'll be doing here is opening this package. I'll show you guys what it's all about, some of the cool features of it, and then ultimately whether or not I think that this is worth picking up compared to the individual trilogy releases that already exist. So diving right in, you can see here that this has this little removable J card on it, which says Middle-earth 31 disc collector's edition with the 4K Blu-ray and digital code. And then on the back, it does give you a breakdown of everything that's in the set. So I'm actually just going to pull this off really quick, and we can take a look at the set without that J card. So you got some nice artwork here, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, goes all the way around with the artwork, some more Lord of the Rings, some more Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and then more artwork here on the side. So they've kind of, I would say, melded the two trilogies together here. This has very much now become the Middle-earth series versus The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, as you'll see in a second. So this opens up and there's magnets that click it back together. And when you open it up, you have the discs here, all each in their own individual cases. But I mentioned that they're kind of put together because look at 1, 2, and 3 are the Hobbit movies, and then we go 4, 5, 6. So it really is almost presented like Star Wars, where there's the prequel trilogy and then the original trilogy. And like Star Wars, they actually came out in opposite order. So I just thought that was interesting. But as we move into the actual packaging of this set, each of these discs has their own new slipcover and then artwork on the inside. So this is new artwork, and this is the first time that they've been available as individual releases on 4K. The trilogy set had them all as part of one package. So this is nice where you get different artwork for each release. Here are the Hobbit movies first, just showing you these quickly. Nothing else is on the inside except for the discs in the same artwork. So here is the Hobbit trilogy in full, and each of these has 4 discs. So there's the 4K theatrical, the 4K extended edition, and then the Blu-ray theatrical and Blu-ray extended edition. So that is a difference between the previously released Hobbit trilogy. This includes the Blu-rays, and the Blu-rays are remastered as well. Now we get into Lord of the Rings. We got the Fellowship of the Ring here, and then obviously we dive into the Two Towers, all with this exclusive artwork, and Return of the King, personally my favorite of the set. So here's the full Lord of the Rings trilogy, and on these you get 6 discs each because the extended editions are actually on 2 separate discs. So there's a theatrical 4K disc and a theatrical Blu-ray, and then I'll actually just show you. If we open this up, so you've got theatrical on 4K, 1 disc. Then you've got 4K extended, disc 1 and disc 2, theatrical on Blu-ray, and then theatrical on extended on Blu-ray, disc 1 and disc 2. So this is the same. This isn't just for Return of the King, but due to the size of these movies, all 3 of the Lord of the Rings trilogy have double discs for the extended edition, and you will have to get up halfway through the movie and swap those out. But that's 6 discs each, so that's 18 discs. And then 4 discs each in here is 12. So right here, you've got your 30 discs out of 31. And so you're probably asking, well, where are the special features? That's what's in this last package here. This is the case. It's a little slip box. So we open this up. So the first thing is the little slip box. This is the bonus feature disc. 1 disc with special features. And what it has is it has the Alamo Drafthouse cast reunion, which was hosted by Stephen Colbert. And then it has a Festival de Cannes presentation reel, which is really just like a trailer for the movies. So That's the special features disc. Then you also get these art cards. So there's like Minas Tirith, there's Rivendell. There's a whole set of these like postcards basically for each of the different locations. I'll show you them here. The Shire, Lake Town, Erebor. So those are, I mean, those are cool, right? As little collector's editions, Rohan, Anduin. And then you get this booklet, which is like costume sketches, behind the scenes, concept art for different characters. You know, it's about like 60, 70 pages, and that's included in there as well. So those are your special features. It's one disc. So they market this as this 31 disc set, right? But 30 of the discs are just the movies, and there's one special features disc, and none of the legacy special features that were available on individual releases are available here. The only thing that's on these, and they mention it, is a filmmaker's commentary, and it's only on the Blu-ray. So it's missing all of the other special features which were available on past releases of the Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings. So as an Ultimate Collector's Edition set, this is super disappointing. It gives you some extras here. You get some art cards and you get a booklet, but an Ultimate Collector's set should have special features. This should be the most definitive set of these movies, and that's not the case here. So for me, this set as a whole, pretty disappointing because of the lack of features. When we talk about Ultimate Collectors, we don't collect just to have movies on 4K, right? Because otherwise, then you could just stream. Like, we collect because there's great packaging. We want to own the movies. We want to own special features and all the bonus content. That's what an Ultimate Collector set should do. And this one fails. This one does not include all of that. So it's going to be very, very disappointing, especially for those of you who waited and didn't buy the individual trilogy sets that came out waiting for this edition, because this edition really doesn't bring anything extra to the table except a bunch of Blu-ray discs. This is otherwise, minus the booklet and the one special feature disc, which honestly probably has stuff you could find on YouTube. That's all it brings other than a bunch of Blu-rays. So if you really needed the remastered Blu-rays, you get them here all in one with the 4Ks. So in that matter, it is definitive. You get all the formats, but you're missing so much. Now, if you do like the packaging, there is one cool element of this, and I do like what Warner Brothers did here. It's a little bit new and inventive, and I like their thinking, where it actually has multiple ways to display. So you can open this up, and you could display it like this with all the spines showing. The artwork still works like this. You know, it has artwork all the way around, and you can display the movies in that way. The other cool thing is you can actually separate these and have this big presentation like this. So, you know, you could bend it and put it on a shelf like this, and it's a totally different presentation. So you have kind of this like modular packaging where you have multiple options. It's almost like a Rubik's Cube puzzle. So like that part of it is cool. Like, that's inventive, that's unique. But to release a set like this, and I believe what they're charging at release is about $240 US, and the trilogies could be had for $60 a piece, maybe even cheaper on sale. You're talking about almost double the price of the individual trilogies, $120 versus $240, and they're not giving you anything else except Blu-rays and a booklet, one special features disc with only 2 special features on it, and some packaging. So for most people, this is probably not going to be worth it. So I will leave a link to this down in the description. If you really want it for the packaging, you want those individual slip covers, the new artwork, maybe the special features disc is a selling point for you, or the art cards, go for it. Like, I'm never going to tell anybody, you know, don't buy it. It's totally your opinion. If you want to buy it, the link's down in the description. But I'm also going to leave a link to the individual trilogies, because now that this has been released, I think a lot of you that held out for this set are now going to want to go back and be a little bit cheaper and buy the individual trilogy sets for $50, $60 a piece. So I'll leave links to those as well. Those are a great option. And honestly, the movies do look great. I still stand by the fact that although there was some work done to them, these are the best presentations of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit that you can own on home media. Lord of the Rings in particular looks fantastic in many cases. And sure, there was a little bit of, you know, post-editing and some creative differences that Peter Jackson and the team put into these releases, but you can hear about all of it in my full reviews on my channel. But I love these 4K discs, so I recommend getting them in one form or another, but unfortunately this Ultimate Collector's Edition really drops the ball, and I can't see it being called Ultimate by anybody other than the marketing team at Warner Brothers. So anyway, thanks for watching this unboxing and review. Hopefully this gave you guys a quick look at what to expect on the 16th and what you should be expecting from this set as a whole in terms of content and features. So unfortunately, not the best Ultimate Collector's Edition that I've ever seen. Beautiful packaging and really cool idea there, but the rest of it just, the packaging isn't worth $120. That's what I'll say about that. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and like this video so others will see it and we can spread the word about physical media and my channel. You helped me get to 100,000 subscribers, which is the goal. So I appreciate that very much. And then also make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media links are down in the description as well. You can find me over there. It's a great way to stay in touch with me, reach out, talk to me through DMs, you know, pay attention to what's going on in my collection and on the channel outside of YouTube. So if you have those platforms, find me over there. But otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I'll talk to you soon.